this exclusive presentation of live high school summer sports coverage on the one to count on for today's local sports, KNIA KRLS, streaming at KNIAKRLS.com and on the free KNIA KRLS app. We'll get you ready for all of tonight's action with our keys to the game, starting lineups, colors of the game, and more. Now let's head to the field for all the exciting action on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
And a good evening to you, and thank you for joining us wherever you may be as we welcome you to the end of the road for one of these two teams. The ultimate prize awaits a trip to the Class 4A state softball tournament next week in Fort Dodge, and almost exactly 1 decade removed from their only ever appearance, can the Pella Dutch make a return trip here tonight? I'm Andrew Schneider, joined by Susan Lyons, as we welcome you here to our coverage of Pella High School softball taking on the Gilbert Tigers in the Class 4A regional finals. And Susan, here we are. We didn't expect to maybe be certainly here, let alone maybe still playing, but the Dutch pulling off an epic upset over the defending state champions this past Saturday at Carlisle. We're back here, the two of us reunited after you were in Utah and I was gone in eastern Iowa. And this Dutch softball team is ready to play and have an opportunity to make some history for the school.
You bet. And you and I were corresponding back and forth, even though we both were not at the game, with what an epic win that was with the solo home run by Emma Eoff against Carlisle, which ended up being the only run scoring that evening, and that's all it took. First inning, which I would love to return to that when we talk about keys to the game.
And for this Pella program, the parallels are almost eerie. 10 years ago, Pella made an underdog run, coming in as one of the lower seeds in the tournament, knocking off a defending state champion on their way to the road to state. They defeated Indianola, Joe Van Hemert telling me, and I remember that. I was my first summer at the station, on their way to the state tournament. This team has a unique feel to it. Obviously a big opportunity this time around, as even here tonight, maybe even tiny bit favorites, mainly because they're playing here at home.
They're playing at home, and they are ready to win. Andrew, just the last couple weeks, the July softball takes on a different tone than June, and we've talked about that all season long. June wins are great, but July wins are even better, and this team has embraced the July wins that are just propelling them forward.
We have a whole lot to get to preview this matchup here in Class 4A, here on 92.1 at KRLS, streaming on Pella Dutch Live. We'll take a look at your McCall Monument Monumental Radio keys to this game. Your starting lineups are presented by Pella Real Estate Services. Your game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. And it's all getting you set with our colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Lux Photography for your opening pitch presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Pella and Gilbert, a chance to go to the state tournament on the line, live on KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
McCall Monument is the most trusted monument company in Iowa. This is Reed. We have been here helping families get their perfect memorial for over 150 years.
This is Wyatt. We are the monument experts. We don't plan funerals and we don't sell caskets. We are craftsmen with a full-service shop and artists on staff.
I'm Lee. We have a standard here at McCall Monument. In all our years in business, we have never called on a grieving family, and we never will. In your family's time of need, our family is here for you.
Memories become treasure. McCall Monument.
Vermeer is a leading manufacturer of industrial and agricultural equipment that makes a real impact. Proud to be a family-owned and operated company, Vermeer serves as a leading example of a successful family business. Around the world, Vermeer team members are rolling up their sleeves to design, build, and support tough yellow iron built for customers, doing the important work of connecting people to the necessities of life, managing natural resources, and feeding and fueling their communities. Together, we're equipped to do more.
If you haven't been to Hy-Vee lately, you might be missing out. We've rolled out everyday low prices on thousands of items across the store. No coupons, no gimmicks, just real savings every single day. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now a lot more savings in every aisle.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Hoyer, what are your memories of the Marion County Fair?
My favorite memory was the demolition derby that they used to have during the fair. And starting when I was a young kid, I always loved going to the livestock shows to see the cows and pigs and different farm animals.
Whether you like animals or the races or the concerts, we encourage all of you to make some memories July 11th through the 17th.
And from all of us at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, good luck to the 4-Hers participating at this year's Marion County Fair.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Brennan Fowdy, and if you're looking to buy a new house, talk to us about scheduling a buyer consultation. We'll get to know your needs, priorities, and timeline, and we'll walk you through the buyer-realtor agreement required before you view homes. We'll also connect you with local inspectors, lenders, and contractors, and you'll have transparency along the way with no hidden buyer fees. Start your journey today by visiting PellaRealEstateServices.com.
Hi, this is Steve Akers, sales manager with Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, Iowa. It's hard to believe that it's been 25 years since I started working here. So much has changed over the years. We've moved our dealership, tons of changes in vehicle technology, and we've even had a third generation of ownership join our team. But one thing that hasn't changed in all these years is our commitment to our customers and to the Pella community. From sales to service to the body shop, I'm proud to be able to say that at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, we're taking care of you.
Where is everybody? Hello? Is anybody here?
You survived another tax season, and those fly-by-night tax preparers all seem to have disappeared. Your friends at Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel are here for you all year long. Your life is chaotic, crazy, super busy, and you don't just need help during tax season. Let Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel help you every day, all year long. Save time, gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Sierra Ward, and if you're looking to buy a new house, talk to us about scheduling a buyer consultation. We'll get to know your needs, priorities, and timeline, and we'll walk you through the buyer-realtor agreement required before you view homes. We'll also connect you with local inspectors, lenders, and contractors, and you'll have transparency along the way with no hidden buyer fees. Start your journey today by visiting PellaRealEstateServices.com.
Two Rivers Cooperative extends best wishes to all the 4-H'ers competing over the next several days in the Marion County Fair, the Southern Iowa Fair, and the Jasper County Fair. We know that you've put in a lot of hard work over the past year to get ready for the fair, and now that work is finally on display. We'd also like to encourage local residents to take in the festivities at the county fairgrounds in Knoxville, Oskaloosa, and Colfax. Good luck to everyone involved from Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, Otley, Monroe, and Tracy.
The savings of the summer.
Live on 92.1 KRLS, Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons here as we take a look here at your McCall Monument Monumental Radio Keys to the game. Apparently we need to be some brevity here, Susan, because we are way ahead of schedule.
Way ahead of schedule.
But ultimately, Susan, opportunity knocks here tonight.
Yes.
It's the team that minimizes mistakes. It's the team that does the little things right because the magnifying glass, the scope, whatever you want to say, is bigger tonight.
It is. And I talked to some sophomores last night, and we talked about what it's going to take to get this win. And we talked about what it looks like to get ahead early in the enthusiasm department and not wait for a rally to finally decide, oh, now we're in this. Nope, you got to decide on inning one, right here, right now. Be involved, be up at the fence, be excited to be here because this might be it.
And this is not to put this much pressure in, and she feels it, but the weight of the world is on Emma Eoff's shoulders. Pella has not been in this spot in 10 years. She is the pitcher. She's the number one hitter. This team goes as she goes. She expects that she'll be walked quite a bit tonight. She cannot let that get to her. She's got to attack hitters. She's got to be aggressive in counts, and she needs to pull off something similar to what she did Saturday.
Yeah, and likewise, on the other side of the diamond, they are in this similar situation with their thrower, junior Clara Newton, is also their slugger, so pitching and hitting.
Should be a whole lot of fun. Your McCall Monument Monumental Radio Keys to the game. Don't burn your loved ones in planning your memorial after you're gone. Pre-plan yours and trust the family at McCall Monument, the area's leading monument designer and installer on Old Highway 163 West in Pella. We'll go ahead and step aside and have more of our pregame coverage after this.
The Hy-Vee lately, you might be missing out. We've rolled out everyday low prices on thousands of items across the store. No coupons, no gimmicks, just real savings every single day. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now a lot more savings in every aisle.
Randall Roofing, where your roofing and gutter needs are our priority. Randy Jarzombic here, owner of Randall Roofing, and proud sponsor of sprint car drivers Jamie Ball and Tyler Grunendijk. If you feel the need for speed, then Randall Roofing is your choice for dependable, reliable, and speedy service for your roofing and gutter needs. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit randallroofs.com. Randall Roofing, where your roofs and gutters are our priority. See you at the track.
Hey members of Pella Cooperative Electric, it's officially summer, which means hot, humid weather here in Iowa. Save money on your energy bills by following these energy-saving tips. Keep curtains and blinds cold to keep the hot summer from heating up your house. Set your thermostat a few degrees higher and run fans. Use your dryer and oven during the cooler parts of the day to avoid warming up the house. Opt for energy-efficient LED light bulbs, and don't forget to replace your air filter for your AC to run efficiently. Stay safe and enjoy the summer. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric.
The wheels on the car go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the car go round and round at Central Tire and Auto.
How are the wheels on your car holding up? Central Tire and Auto and Pella is here to help, but they're not going round and round quite like they should be. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Your game time temperature is presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. It is toasty. It is 86 degrees here at Pella High School. Folks, if your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, trust the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear.
Van Haften.
Your colors of the game are presented by Michelle Gritter's Lux Photography. Gilbert in red on top, silver on bottom, white numbers, and silver stripes. Pella is in their green, white jerseys as well. Those are your colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Lux Photography, where your story becomes a masterpiece.
When you need help fast, call Lamberth Towing. Whether you're stuck in a ditch, snow, or even deep mud, they're local, fast, and available 24/7. And the best part? No extra fees, not on nights, weekends, or even holidays. That's right, they're affordable, reliable, and ready when you need them. Save this number now, 641-943-2551. That's 641-943-2551. Lamberth Towing. When you're stuck, we show up.
Scooter's Coffee in Pella is your summer flavor destination. Cool down with the Nutter Butter Blender or Chips Ahoy Caramel Blender. Need a boost? Try the Peach Pie Red Bull Infusion. Hungry? Grab the new Bacon Cheddar Sliders or indulge your sweet tooth with Nutter Butter Cake Bites. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast. Only at Scooter's Coffee in Pella.
Lely provides leading dairy farm automation solutions around the world with our North American headquarters located in Pella. Science, technology, engineering, and math help us achieve our vision of creating a sustainable, profitable, and enjoyable future in farming. Many of our area youth are interested in those same STEM principles as well, and they're putting their talents on display at this year's Marion County Fair. Be sure to check out the fair to see what they've been working on. Lely congratulates all Marion County Fair participants for their hard work and dedication.
This is Austin from Pella Car Care, your local home of quality automotive service. We are proud to support the coverage of the Pella Dutch. Much like the excellent athletic programs at Pella High School, we at Pella Car Care strive to consistently exceed expectations. We are proud to continue caring for our community by providing exceptional, convenient automotive service.
Check out my dad's team at PellaCarCare.com. Go Dutch, go Dutch.
Live on 92.1 KRLS, the Class 4A Regional Final is 5 minutes ahead of schedule as we get you set for your opening pitch presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Gilbert, the visiting Tigers, who fell to the Dutch 1-0 earlier this season out of the Raccoon River Conference, will have their top of the order. Your starting lineups presented by Pella Real Estate Services. Leading things off in center field, number 1, Zoe Jones. Batting second in left field, number 2, Sammy Johnson. Batting third at shortstop, number 4, Katie Sneeznek. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 32, Clara Newton. Batting fifth at first base, number 17, Lauren Sneezek. Batting sixth, the designated player, Cece Hart, number 28. Batting for right fielder, number 9, London Hibbing. Batting seventh at second base, number 11, Ryan Danny. Batting eighth At third base, number 12, Evie Christensen, and batting ninth, the catcher, number 15, Olivia Luttrell. Your starting lineups are presented by Pella Real Estate Services. They're a full-service brokerage with a lineup that includes residential and commercial real estate, acreages, property management, storage facilities, and both short and long-term rental options. Call 6281-BUI for Pella Real Estate Services. Your opening pitch is presented by Dutch Mill Supply, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. It's the 18-15 Gilbert Tigers and the 21-2 Pella Dutch. State tournament bid on the line. And away we go with the first pitch called, a Steerreich on the outside corner. Jones this season hitting .337 from the leadoff spot. One extra base hit. Has scored 18 runs in 30 games played. Pella's infield on the left side playing in. And a ground ball to Shekel in. Throw across in time for out number one.
Great execution defensively by the Dutch, doing their homework on Zoe Jones.
You're listening to Pella High Softball, powered by Bank Iowa on FM 92.1 KRLS, Knoxville, Pella, Newton, KRLS HD1, Knoxville, Pella, Newton. Bank Iowa says for Fort Dodge,
let's make it happen.
Live tonight on Pella Dutch Live on YouTube as well. Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons. Sammy Johnson, the left fielder, batting second, bunts it foul.
I love a short game, Andrew Schneider. And it looks like she was out of the box when she made contact with that.
There you go, an error. So that will...
Out number two.
Out number two is all that matters.
Number 4, Katie Sneezek.
And this is Katie Sneezek. And, you know, we talked about Pella being under pressure. Remember, Gilbert is not exactly a perennial state tournament team either. There's a lot of pressure in that other dugout, too. 210 to center, 185 to the corners here at Pella Middle School.
Or perhaps she made contact with the catcher on that, because if it was a foul ball and she was out of the box, I don't think she would be called out in that situation.
Either way.
But interference with the catcher would. Either way, 2 outs. Both of us, we were looking away and caught the end of that.
There's a swing and a foul off of the batter. Strike two. The other thing could be is it hit her in fair territory, then rolled foul.
Yeah, it could have.
Either way.
Those of you at home, you can rewind and see what happened.
Yeah, we can't.
We cannot.
0-2, 2 outs. A scoreless game here in the top of the first. This is Katie Sneezek.
Coach Sneezek having 2 daughters on the team, Katie and Lauren.
The 0-2 is bounced in, and good to see Goose Carlson back in there.
It
Mallory
sure
DeShatis
is.
did an admirable job at talking to Dad last night. They're happy to have
She's
Goose back there.
Probably relieved a little bit. She
One of
said
the-
she was nervous that first inning and then settled in, but nonetheless, she's young.
Yeah.
And she's glad to see Lucy behind the plate.
Well, and if it's not for Lucy Carlson, who knows if Pella's even playing here
Exactly.
tonight.
She, that first inning, not only did Emma score that home run, Lucy throws down 2 runners in that game versus Carlisle that could potentially have scored.
A 1-2 offering is hit hard foul down the third baseline. Pella defensively has Elizabeth Thomas in left, Avery Parks in center, and Braylon Van Zanti in right. Riley Parks at third, Katie Shekel at shortstop, Abby Melvin at second base, and Ella Heemstra over at first with Lucy Carlson catching. Still a 1-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on here for Gilbert, top of the first. The 1-2 offering is low, 2-2. As Eoff will walk behind the circle or release to the back edge to reset here. 2-2 to the number 3 hitter, Sneezek. This Gilbert team out of the Raccoon River Conference, it's 323 as a unit, 175 runs scored this season. There's a
Great
ground
pitch.
ball. It's a foul ball in the batter's box.
Shoot.
Carlson fielded it quickly, but not quick enough.
Yeah,
2-2.
that was a great pitch by Eoff, off speed, and Lucy was up and jumping, ready to go. Unfortunately called foul.
Sneezek hitting, Katie Sneezek hitting .415.
Yeah, I got .415. She's having a great season.
An even count offering again. A swing and a number right back to Eoff, who makes them
take
look
it.
easy. And 1, 2, 3 go the Gilbert Tigers to end our first half of the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Dutch, Gilbert live on KRLS.
They say it takes 10,000 hours of focused practice to become an expert. That's about 5 years, give or take. This is Michelle Gritters with Lux Photography, and I've been helping people tell their story for nearly 30 years. I know all the best spots, the best lighting, and the best times of day and year. And my experience has helped me learn how to get to know you so I can truly tell your story. Schedule an appointment for your family or senior photo session by going to michellegritters.com, where your story becomes a masterpiece.
In today's age, customers are searching online for the services they need. Is your business being found? Having a mobile-friendly, responsive website increases the chances of you winning a new customer when they're searching online. At KNIA KRLS, we can help you develop an engaging, mobile-first, responsive website through our Iowa Digital Connect division. If you have a sales representative that you already work with, just ask them about developing your new website or reach out to us online by going to iowadigitalconnect.com.
When storms strike or shingles fail, trust Central Iowa Roofing, a certified Owens Corning preferred contractor, to protect what matters most to deliver quality craftsmanship, reliable service, and durable results. Every time. Whether it's repairs, replacements, or new construction, Central Iowa Roofing is your local roofing expert. Call Central Iowa Roofing today or visit centraliowaroofinginc.com. Central Iowa Roofing, specializing in happy customers.
Emma Eoff in the top of the Dutch order trying to knock out Clara Newton here in the bottom of the first inning. Gilbert seeking their first ever trip to state. Pella their second. The Dutch 10 years ago yesterday qualifying for that first ever state tournament way back in 2015. Opening pitch here on the other side to Emma Eoff is a strike on the inner half. So going after Emma, who had the lone run when these two teams clashed back in Gilbert, 1-0 in that victory. It was a home run. Same scenario as what happened with Carlisle.
Ooh.
0-2.
Getting her on the low side.
So
good for her. I mean, you want to talk about a pitcher's duel here. This is where it's at. They're both the sluggers. They're both the star pitchers. It's going to be a fun night.
Clara Newton, the junior, rocks and fires. And Eoff knocks it foul. Newton now, I think at this point, with 2 strikes, doesn't need to be anywhere near the strike zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give
not
Eoff
necessary.
any excuse.
No, don't give her anything.
And thanks to Kent Kosur, who's watching along online, there's another rip foul by Eoff. Foot was in the front of the plate, so she was out of the box. So thank you, Kent, who's an official for volleyball.
Yeah.
He's got good eyes for that.
If you touch the plate, that's a whole different scenario than being out of the box. Yep.
0-2, the count remains to Emma Eoff. Takes it high, 1-2.
That's good discipline by Emma.
Sammy Johnson in left, Zoe Jones in center, London Hibbing in right. Excuse me. The 1-2, Eoff rips another one foul.
Yeah, she's going on like 7 pitches here.
Evie Christensen at third. Katie Sneezek at shortstop. Rain Danny at second base. Lauren Sneezek at first. And Olivia Luttrell catching. It's my bad handwriting, Gilbert Tigers fans, if you're watching along.
He can't help it.
It's a long-standing issue.
It's okay.
1-2 to Eoff. Also ripped foul. And everything, Susan, has been inside.
Yeah, they're just jamming her.
Well,
and I'm not so sure I would do that.
You're playing with fire, because if one of those goes over the middle of the plate, we're looking.
Yeah, well, even the inside pitch, she can just.
A swing and a miss. And Eoff can't believe it, but that wasn't even close. And what a pitch to pull there. The string pulled, and there's one out in the inning.
It was a great pitch. A great off speed. Emma went with it in a half swing, just trying to foul it off and couldn't.
Avery Parks will try to get something going here, bottom of the first. Bunted foul. And the question for Gilbert's infield here tonight is, are they going to be able to respond? Because I think Pella's going to be particularly aggressive with their bunting.
Yes, I think so too. And why wouldn't you? With the speed that the Dutch have, I love the short game.
Gilbert, a pretty good fielding team, though, at 956, one of the better among Class 4A schools. But a unique pressure here tonight. Pitch floats outside, 1-1. So Pella seeking their second trip to Fort Dodge. There's a ball hit well to center, carrying, but Jones.
What a hit!
Will not get to it.
What a hit by Avery Parks.
Will coast into second base with a 1-out double.
That a girl. So she shows bunt. She goes for the bunt. Everybody comes in, including the center fielder. Caught them all off guard and just opens up and swings. What a great start with a double by Avery.
Can Katie Shekel deliver on the other side? And the question will be, no offense to Lucy or Ella, how does Gilbert pitch to Miss Shekel, knowing she's the other real power threat in this one? So a lot of pressure, high noon here. Season ends for one team. The other gets to play in Fort Dodge next week, and will do so likely as the 7 or 8 seed in the tournament. High 1-0 as Shekel will just pull the bat back on the check swing. Coach Banowitz with some encouragement for her four-sport star athlete. Runner at second base is Parks. We're scoreless here in the bottom of the first between the Dutch and Tigers. There's a ball weakly hit, foul. All the things we say about, well, Gilbert's seen Emma Eoff. They've seen this Pella team. The true is inverse. They both played 7 innings. And, in fact, Pella got to bat all 7 innings because they were the road team in that one. Gilbert defeated the Dutch last year when they met. A 1-1 to Shekel. Off the hands of the bat. Foul ball, 1-2.
And the Dutch have got to start picking up on this is inside over and over and over. And you don't blame her. You send that to the middle of the plate or outside, and these girls are going to send it over.
We saw this against Newton. The umpires warning the Dutch dugout. There's someone sticking out there. The 1-2 is a ball hit well to left field.
You bet.
That ball is deep, and that ball is
gone. Katie Shekel with a 2-run shot. Now that's fun.
Sheck with a bomb, a drive, and she touches them all to make it a 2-0 game.
That's fun. Good for her.
A no-doubter for Katie Shekel. The 6th home run of the season, team high RBIs, 31 and 32. And a frustrated Clara Newton with her hands on her hips. I talked about it in that Eoff at bat. I appreciate the strategy of trying to jam hitters, right?
Yep.
Trying to jam hitters. All it takes is one to float over the center.
That's it. That's all it takes. Now, this momentum, this is where the Dutch capitalize.
This is a strike, 0-1. Obviously, 2-0 can get it done, but it's never comfortable in a sub-state game or a regional game.
It really is not. Anything can happen in any inning when, the clouds open up and it just pours.
Not expecting that tonight as Carlson hits it well down the line, but shading to opposite field there was Johnson, well positioned for out number 2.
I didn't ask Lucy last night when I spoke to her about how she's feeling, if hitting was an issue at all. It didn't look like a full swing there, but she's been known to do some check swinging as the season has progressed.
Of course, Ryan DeShatis doubles as baseball color commentator extraordinaire and assistant coach, and he said 95%.
Yeah,
that's how she felt Saturday, even with the injury. So another extra day or two.
She said she had a little help with how she was feeling on Saturday with some relief medically, and that had started to wear off. So she was a little concerned about what tonight would look like.
Well, and the other part is a lefty. It's not her dominant hand. It's not the one she's pulling with, but she's a catcher. So something to watch here. 2-0, by the way, to Ella Heemstra. 2 outs in the inning. Pella 2, Gilbert 0. A Katie Shekel 2-run home run has given the Dutch the early edge. Still a lot of outs to play with. A strike called, 2-1.
Ella with a slower start to the season, but most recently in July has made some really, really important connections. I think she's looking to get that momentum continuing tonight. We've got a 3-1 for Ella. Base runners is what we need now, Andrew Schneider.
2 outs in the inning, a 3-1 count to Ella Heemstra. The Dutch trying to keep the pressure on Gilbert here in the bottom of the first. And Heemstra off the handle of the bat will pop it up on the infield to end the inning. But it's Katie Shekel who gives the Dutch a jolt in the bottom of the first, a 2-run home run. We head to the top of the second inning. 2-0 Pella on KRLS.
Whether you're expanding your operation to meet growing demand, investing in new technologies to maximize your yields, or simply safeguarding your farm for future generations, Bank Iowa can help you take the next step towards solidifying your operation's continued success. So anything you can imagine, let's make it happen. Bank Iowa, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Bruxford's Home Center, we're celebrating our anniversary with store-wide savings all month long. There's a hot buy from Sealy where you'll save up to $300 on a Medina medium mattress. 2 styles of vinyl plank flooring are just $2.50 a square foot. And there's a reclining sale on FlexSteel and Lazy Boy. Plus, when you spend at least $699, you'll get free pork patties and ice cream certificates. Stop in for our anniversary sale all this month at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
Live here on 92.1 KRLS, Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons. Lightning strikes here at Pella Middle School as Katie Scheckel gives the Dutch a jolt. Now the question is, Susan, how do these teams respond? Will Pella be more loose? Will they be more tight with the lead, or vice versa? Will that kind of wake up Gilbert and shake them awake, or will they be feeling the pressure here over the next several innings?
Well, I think we're going to find out with Miss Newton here, their junior pitcher who is batting .464 with 35 RBIs on this season and has herself 10 home runs, if I've read the stats correctly.
You have read them correctly.
So,
8 doubles as well.
Yes.
Or 6 doubles.
So if anyone's going to be responding, it's probably going to be her right here, right now.
Live here on KRLS, 0-1 here to Newton after the foul ball. A swing and a miss. The changeup for Eoff had her way out in front, 0-2. And, of course, it was that changeup that all night kept the Wildcats from Carlisle off balance. If it's looking like that, it might be a tough hill to climb here for Gilbert, but still early going, very early going. The 0-2 offering. A swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Emma Eoff, her first strikeout.
Great off-speed pitch, just diving in at the outside corner, which sometimes great hitters are able to still go ahead and make contact as they reach out, but not today.
Lauren Sneezik trying to get a jolt here for Gilbert after the Dutch take a 2-0 lead. On our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, keeping track of a Little Hawkeye Conference showdown to go to the state tournament. There is a guarantee of a conference team making it to state because Norwalk and Oskaloosa are playing live on 94.3 KNIA. PCM is hosting Missouri Valley in the Class 3A regional final, and Pleasantville traveled to Grinnell to take on Anamosa. No radio coverage of those, but we will have score updates from both of those sites as well. The 1-0 offering. 2-0 here to Sneezik, who bats from the left side.
That's pretty exciting to have all those local teams playing still this late in the season. Andrew Schneider.
Still opportunity tomorrow night, too, with Indianola Pella baseball. Some are not setting just yet here. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Great crowd tonight.
As you would expect. I think there was a big social media push to get a lot out here. I see many baseball team members. I saw Nathan Carey and Isaiah Kettler here from the Dutch Dozen seniors. 24 hours. Hopefully everybody will return the favor as they take on Clear Creek Amana. Ground ball to second. Abby Melvin's been a vacuum cleaner over their second half of the season. 2 up, 2 down. A 2-0 Dutch lead over Gilbert. Class 4A regional finals. Winner will head to the state tournament.
We've also got some former Lady Dutch parents joining us tonight. Andrew Schneider, I see school board member Joan Corbin up there, and I also see the Rumpies right here in the second row.
Okay. I see Autumn Blink over there.
Yeah,
Tristan Gordon, a couple of recent graduates.
Great alumni representation.
Well, yeah, that's it, Susan. All the great alumni we've listed right there. 0-1.
Well, there's plenty, but I see a lot.
Well, there's someone to your right pointing and waiting for a
Peyton
shout
Lyons
out.
has been.
Does it feel good to have the shout out after you had to point and have to?
Yeah, she's been disappointed in my ability to shout her out.
Yeah.
She is a phenomenal scoreboard keeper.
0-1, 2 outs here in the inning. 1-1.
And I'm told no second camera tonight. For those of you watching at home, that has been a phenomenal thing that we've been able to provide all season long thanks to our Pella IT. But that outfield camera not working tonight, unfortunately, to get the multi-view.
There's a first hit here for Gilbert and a chance for 2 bases and looking for it. This is trouble for Gilbert, and she is out by a mile.
I don't know what the miscue there was or if they just meant to send her. But
was dead to rights. That wasn't even close.
Yeah.
And that will end the inning. So a costly mistake by the Tigers will erase a chance to cut into this lead. We've played 1.5 innings, 2-0 Dutch on KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
At Vandenberg's Greenhouse means a variety of summertime fun that you get to take home. Check out a growing selection of home decor and gift ideas like new poly furniture, wind chimes, a huge inventory of metal lawn and garden art, plus memorial art poles and cement memorial stones, statues, and benches, plus perennials and shrubs. Watch for Vandenberg's Greenhouse at area celebrations, including Melcher, Tracy, and the Southern Iowa Fair in Oskaloosa. Highway 5 Albia, just 2 miles south of La Villa. Vandenberg's Greenhouse and gifts. More than a greenhouse.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Hoyer, what are your memories of the Marion County Fair?
My favorite memory was the demolition derby that they used to have during the fair. And starting when I was a young kid, I always loved going to the livestock shows to see the cows and pigs and different farm animals.
Whether you like animals or the races or the concerts, we encourage all of you to make some memories July 11th through the 17th.
And from all of us at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, good luck to the 4-Hers participating at this year's Marion County Fair.
Is pain interfering with your ability to enjoy life? At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we work hard to find the root of the problem so you can feel better and function better. Choose Kinetic Edge to get back to living a healthy, happy, hope-filled life. We have clinics in Newton, Colfax, Pella, Oskaloosa, Des Moines, Ames, Albia, and Centerville. Learn more about us and our services for people of all ages at kineticedgept.com or call us at any of our locations.
First pitch is a foul ball here to Abby Melvin, Riley Parks, Braylon Van Zandt. The 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Dutch, who have a 2-0 lead. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Katie Scheckel with our early contender for the McCall Monument monumental play of the game, a 2-run home run as Melvin takes a second strike, 0-2. Melvin has been very good defensively. Her offense at 223, trying to produce and use her speed to be more danger here to the Tigers in the bottom of the second. And she will poke this one out to center field, and that will drop.
She
gets off the outfielder's glove, and Melvin into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what I'm talking about looking ahead at the next base. Instead of getting on first and then waiting to go to second, she was looking all the while and got coached up along the way.
The difference. So we saw the Gilbert player at the end of that last inning round first. Pella's defenders upright, had the ball ready to throw.
Yep.
They're on the ground. They takes them an extra second.
Exactly.
That's Abby reading that situation.
Great read and a great extra base for her.
And now Parks, a pretty good bunter normally.
Yeah.
She struggled a little bit this postseason with that.
That's unfortunate because normally she's been able to come in and clutch and lay down a beautiful bunt.
Popped up to the pitcher, Newton, for out number 1. This will bring in Braylon Van Zandt. Johnson, Jones, and Hibbing in the outfield. Christensen, Sneezek, Danny Sneezek in the infield. And Luttrell catching for the Gilbert Tigers, looking for their first ever state tournament appearance in softball.
Oh,
that one is also popped up, and this is poor execution by the
Yeah.
bottom of the order. Back-to-back pop-up bunts for out number 2.
And I think everybody's just a little bit shocked by that because that typically doesn't happen.
Well, Abby Melvin's just been staying put at second base after.
Which is great awareness also to make sure it's on the ground before running, because otherwise we could be in a double play pickle there.
Thomas will be swinging away here, 0-1.
Braylon and I catching up as one of those sophomores I was talking about, and she's like, yep, I just need to be brave. I just need to be courageous. And when she did, she had a nice triple last week, if we recall that.
That's with Sadell.
Yes.
Thomas fouls it, 0-2.
And the second time around, that's just what it's going to have to take. Take a deep breath, stay brave, stay courageous. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of things have to go right in the game of softball.
And there's still plenty of outs on the board, 15 outs for Gilbert between them and the end of their season. So a lot of work to be done for both these teams. A 2-0 Dutch lead, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Thomas takes a called strike 3 right down the middle, and that will end the inning. So the Dutch will squander the leadoff double. We play 2. A 2-0 Dutch lead over Gilbert, live on KRLS.
Throughout the Pella community, you see touches of Holland and classic Dutch architecture, but there's one place that truly takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam, the Molengraat Plaza just south of the square. With a beautiful brick wall featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and a classic old world atmosphere, you'll find Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You could even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
This summer, take the challenge. Shop local. Every dollar spent at a local business helps build the communities we all love. Together, we can make a difference.
Hey, I'm Amber Ango from Marion County Bank. I shop local because the conversations with my barista friends are as good as the coffee they brew.
Marion County Bank encourages you to shop local all year long. Learn more at marioncountybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Emma Eoff looking to continue what has been a strong start, facing the minimum, giving up just one hit. A throwout of Hart, ending that last inning in a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence, top of the third. Nobody out, a 2-0 Dutch lead. Gilbert Tigers batting here with their 7, 8, 9 hitters. At Center Point Electric, they are wired for excellence. Rain Danny, Evie Christensen, and Olivia Luttrell due up here in this frame. And we saw Pella's bottom part of the order the first time through, Susan. Not that they can't do things later. Really squander a golden opportunity. Missing a couple of bunts that could have added a little extra insurance here into the middle innings. Emma Eoff, 1-0 here to the number 7 hitter, Danny. There's a foul ball.
Who is just a mere 8th grader, Andrew Schneider. She has pitched 5 games for Gilbert.
She's 10 of 40.
Utility.
Yeah, 10 of 43, hitting .233 this year. A ball low, 2-1. .210 to center, 185 to the corners. Eoff's next offering.
Oh,
and she wins.
That's right.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Great pitch.
Wind, if there is any, blowing out to the left field foul pole here. Eoff with an even count offering gets the sign in from the dugout from Lucy Carlson. The 2-2 offering is a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Eoff. And there
that
is one away in the
off-speed
inning.
pitch, again, coming in clutch for Emma Eoff.
So Evie Christensen trying to get a rally going here and get, more importantly, to the top of that order to see if they can knock out some of this early game momentum with a 2-0 deficit for the Tigers. A strike called, 0-1.
Emma able to get that outside corner call tonight. That sometimes she experiences some frustration because that is a great pitch for her and often doesn't get it called. Glad to see that getting called for her tonight.
The 0-1.
Again.
Offering at it on the bunt, 0-2. On our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Pleasantville 1, Anamosa 0 after 1, Norwalk Softball 3, Oskaloosa 0 after 1, Missouri Valley 2, PCM 1 after 1 inning, a solo home run for Addison Steenhook on your Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, where they're serving you and building community across the Red Rock area, the area's financial leader. The 0-2 is a swing and a foul tip. Knocked down by Carlson. It'll stay 0-2. Eoff back into the circle, working quickly. One away here to the number 8 hitter, Christensen. And there's a ball looped into left and a bloop single. Quick throw into second base, and Gilbert has their second hit. So barring a double play, we will see that top of the order with a runner on here in this third inning. So the catcher for Gilbert, Olivia Lateral, will come in. A ground ball chopped to third. Parks takes the easy route to first. Probably wisely so, not trying to force the issue for out number 2.
That was a great decision by Riley. It was a high hopper, which gives that base runner some extra time to get down to 2. And the defense also adjusting as Riley was near to the pitcher circle of going over and covering third. So that would have stopped Evie Christensen from taking third as well.
Zoe Jones with a runner in scoring position could cut this lead in half right here. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for the Gilbert Tigers, down 2-0. Pella's Eoff outside 1-0. Jones grounded out to Parks. Using her speed is her game. One and 0 here from Eoff. Outside, 2-0, the runner's off. The throw back behind the plate, and she's out. Another caught stealing by Lucy Carlson. And that will end the inning, and another base running blunder for the Tigers.
Oh, and she looked like she was going to take 3, and she hesitated, and no one was covering. She may as well been there. That split-second decision to go back, Lucy gets her.
We've played 2.5, 2-0, Dutch League Gilbert on KRLS.
I choose Pella Community Schools. Middle school social studies teacher Kristen Schultz feels that the skills students are learning are invaluable.
We talk a lot about problem solving and creating a process that you can use. And we also dive into social emotional learning and finding life lessons that kids can walk away from our system with, those skills as leaders and the confidence to whatever direction they want to go.
Preparing everyone to learn, lead, and achieve. Pella Community Schools. Pella!
At Culver's, we've gone through a multi-year development process to bring you a brand new lineup of chicken sandwiches. And now, the new crispy chicken, spicy crispy chicken, and grilled chicken sandwiches are available. Our chicken is juicier and more flavorful, the pickles are crunchier, and they're served with lettuce, tomato, and mayo on a new toasted brioche bun. Come try a brand new crispy chicken, spicy crispy chicken, or grilled chicken sandwich today at Culver's Restaurant in Pella, where we're locally owned and involved in your community.
A 2-0 Dutch lead. The top of the order trying to add to it. Emma Eoff leading things off. She was a strikeout victim her first time up, 0 for 1. As Clara Newton back in for her third inning of work. Right to it.
Oh, my goodness.
Gone.
You
bet. With a solo home run. Adding to it, tacking it on is Emma Eoff. A no-doubter there. Her 13th of the season, lucky number 13, and the Dutch take a 3-0 lead.
Now that's the way to start an inning. She was not going to be caught looking again. Actually, she had a swing strikeout last time, but she fouled like 5 balls off last time. She saw that one and just destroyed it over the left field fence.
Your drive of the game presented by Hearthstone, a ministry of Wesley Life, supporting the health, independence, and well-being of older adults in Pella. Earlier, we had your Randall Roofing Raise the Roof moment of the game. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. That was the Shekel home run. Now, I'm not going to take credit for this, Susan.
Oh,
but
come on. But.
There was a picture that Dan Shekel took.
Oh, please.
After Sadell, where they had the 2 home runs.
Yes.
And somebody photobombed and
did.
posted it on Instagram saying, who's going to team the Tigers on Instagram? Shekel and Emma? Question mark?
Right. It's okay.
I'm not taking any credit.
You can
this is
have
all in jest.
just a little bit. It's
Those
all fun. Those girls have worked hard in the offseason, and they are incredible leaders in the 2 sports they play together. Katie Shekel also playing 2 other sports. They just have great leadership. They work hard, and they demonstrate what it takes to win ball games.
The 0-2 just missing here to Avery Parks, who has a run scored. She's 1 for 1 with a double. A 3-0 Dutch lead, 2 Pella home runs fueling that so far. They are 12 outs away from a state tournament appearance.
Ooh.
And there's a strike called.
Yeah.
Parks.
Anything that close.
To the dugout for out number 1, and this will bring in Katie Shekel. Shekel, her 6th home run of the season in the first inning.
She might have 6 home runs, Andrew Schneider, but she's got a big hole in the knee of her pants.
Well,
Good
the
heavens.
shortstop, she runs like a mad woman on the
whatever
bases.
she's doing, they let her keep playing in her rags.
High. Popped up. This could be a souvenir for some sort of unsuspecting Pella fan. Foul ball. At the baseball game, the exchange rate was foul ball to popsicle.
Yes, I did hear that. That's a fun incentive.
Where's our popsicle?
Yeah, there's not much going on up here.
Yeah, fair. The 0-1 offering. Inside, 1-1 here to Sheck. Gilbert. The job got a little bit harder for the Tigers. Now have to overcome a 3-run mountain as the road team. And that is just so tough. I'm not saying they can't, but that
right.
is.
But the momentum is clearly in the Dutch direction. You can sense it, you can see it, you can feel it, all of those things, which is good to see this early.
And the hardest part being a road team in this scenario, and it's not Gilbert's fault, the season was what they were, but the hardest part of that scenario is that Pella can always respond.
Yep.
They will always have an opportunity no matter what happens.
Yes.
And that is huge. 3-1 here to Scheck. Pella with a 3-0 lead, looking to add to it here in the bottom of the third. Emma Eoff and Katie Scheckel ripping a couple of home runs deep to left field. Foul ball, 3-2. Clara Newton's had a really good season this year. Came in with a 17-9 record, 170 innings, 114 strikeouts. So not a big strikeout picture. The defense behind her, though, a .956 fielding percentage. So typically she pitches to contact.
Yes.
Gets a few strikeouts.
And an ERA of only 2.4.
There's a ball ripped to left field, and a 2-for-2 night for Scheck. This will bring in Goose. Lucy Carlson, her second at bat, ripped one to left field and had a hit taken away. So Carlson, the everyday catcher, missing the opening round against Newton. Coming back, though, and being arguably the co-player of the game in that one. Throwing out her third postseason base runner here in this one. Gilbert has run themselves into 2 outs. Had a chance, Susan, a couple times to get on the board and or at least put some pressure on this Dutch defense, but they've given Pella a couple of gifts. Strike right down Broadway, 0-2. Lucy Carlson, of course, her memorable hit this season, in case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, a grand slam, her first ever varsity home run, clearing the fences and getting the 4 RBI variety. Pitch high. Scheckel with a big lead at first, retreats back, 1-2. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
1-2, 1 away. Pella with a 3-0 lead over Gilbert. Regional final, winner goes to state here on KRLS. There's a ball hit well to center field. That ball is deep, but right to the center fielder. A couple of hard-hit fly ball outs for Carlson, and there are 2 down in the inning. As Jones will make that play for the Tigers. And this will bring in Ella Heemstra. She popped up on the infield her first time up.
Now the plate number 11, Ella Heemstra.
She's 0 for 1.
And this is where the Dutch need the bottom of the lineup, the second half of the lineup, to do their work, and they have done it well before.
Hit and run was on here for Heemstra, but Jones will go right back to where she caught the last one for Gilbert, and that will end the inning. The Dutch will strand their second base runner, but Oma with her 13th home run of the season, giving the Dutch a 3-0 lead over Gilbert, live on KRLS.
This is Steve Akers, sales manager with Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, Iowa. It's hard to believe that it's been 25 years since I started working here. So much has changed over the years. We've moved our dealership, tons of changes in vehicle technology, and we've even had a 3rd generation of ownership join our team. But one thing that hasn't changed in all these years is our commitment to our customers and to the Pella community. From sales to service to the body shop, I'm proud to be able to say that at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, we're taking care of you.
This is John with Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella, encouraging you to be smart and buy local. Not only are we a Dave Lennox premier dealer, but we also carry supplies for plumbing and heating and cooling projects. Whether it's a toilet, faucet, pipes, furnace filters, register, or any other supplies, we'll deliver and do the installation for you. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you can pick them up at 914 West 8th Street in Pella. For your next project, be smart and buy local from Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella.
Might be a little early for some, but we're going to call this our urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need health care today, be seen today at one of their clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours or wait times. And I say that because Gilbert's top of the order here, middle of the game. Can the Dutch keep the momentum going? Can they build and build as opposed to allowing the Tigers back into this one? It's just a 3-0 game. The Dutch, Susan, are a couple of errors away from, or a couple base hits, whatever you want to call it, away from allowing the Tigers right back into it. And it's the big batters here in this inning for Gilbert. There's a swing and a foul straight back, 0-1. So we'll see here this urgent situation. And along that line, our mid-game adjustments are presented by the Young Door Service, and the Dutch not much to adjust other than keeping momentum.
Right, that bottom of the lineup needs to adjust and execute, whether it's putting the ball in play or the bunt or whatever it is, the bottom of the lineup has got to come through.
Keep the momentum going 1-1 here to the leadoff hitter Jones. She was left standing at the plate to end the third inning on the caught stealing by Lucy Carlson. Your mid-game adjustments are presented by DeYoung Door Service in Pella. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is a brand new garage door from...
We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
Oh, Andrew Schneider, look behind us.
We have interlopers in the press box. This is Miss Bailey and Miss Hardman up here.
We've got popsicles. We didn't get a foul ball or anything.
I know. Those girls are far too kind. Thank you, ladies. We were in jest, but enjoy the game.
You guys are the best.
I got to turn off your mic so you can enjoy it, and I got to turn off.
No, you go.
2-2, a 3-0 game.
That was really not kind of them.
They must be watching downstairs, or somebody
texted
somebody.
Somebody said something, and we've got popsicles. Not just the little ones either. These are the jumbo pops,
I know.
friends.
I don't know what we're going to do.
I also hear we're looking at getting that second camera going again. We're looking at getting it going again.
Ground ball to shortstop. Sheck up with it. Throw across in time for out number 1. We are far too distracted up here to be on a regional final
You know
call.
what? Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves something. And then if this is their choice, then so be it, Susan.
That's right. Sammy Johnson, last time up to bat. What do you have, Andrew Schneider? Oh, that's the step on the plate, maybe, perhaps.
Yep, that was the step on the right in front of the plate, so out of the batter's box,
yes. Out. Nonetheless, attempted bunt again, so.
And she's got to be careful because she was nearly out of there again.
Yes. Pella Dutch defense will likely adjust here, knowing that this is coming.
0-1 here to Johnson. It's a 3-0 Dutch lead. 0-1, 1 out. After 2 innings, Pleasantville 3, Inamosa 0. Trojans looking to make back-to-back trips to Carroll in the Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. Bunt right out in front of home plate. Will roll foul. No, it's a fair ball. Carlson probably didn't need to grab that one. It looks like it may have had a little more spin on it. It's an infield single for Johnson. Third hit of the night for the Tigers. It's a bang-bang play. I don't necessarily have any issue with what she did, but it looked like it had a little bit of spin on it, and she didn't quite get that read. That's a tough play. And a one-out base runner here for the heart of the order. So this is really now our urgent situation, presented by Pella Regional Health Center. Line drive foul, 0-1 here to Katie Sneezik, who is 1-3 and is 0 for 1 on the night. Sneezik, the second leading hitter on this team, .415 average, 21 runs batted in, second best. One out here and a runner on for Emma Eoff and the Dutch, who have a 3-0 lead over the Tigers of Gilbert. Ella on defense here in the top of the fourth, trying to keep the momentum going after 2 home runs by their big sluggers. Pitch outside, the pitch out by Carlson.
I'm surprised she didn't let that go. I think Lucy would have had a good shot at gunning her down.
Well, thank you to the concession workers, by the way. They do a fantastic job.
No kidding. Those chicken wraps aren't that bad either.
We're not ordering that either.
We're not. I'm not hungry.
Popsicle's enough. Swinging a foul off the batter.
Yeah, no kidding. That went back to the pitcher, but that was well off the handle. She remained in the box because it also hit her there. 1-2.
This is the Class 4A regional final. Winner will head to Fort Dodge next week. Pella looking for their second ever trip. That first one came 10 years ago this week. A win over Marion. Gilbert has yet to attend Fort Dodge. Of course, they are a state sport juggernaut across other things. Ground ball, chance for 2. Shekel throw to second for 1, out. And getting the lead runner is Shekel on the 6-4 fielder's choice. So Sneezik moves to first base. And this is probably the other at-bat to watch here in this game. Newton with a runner on. Clara Newton is their big stud. 10 home runs, 35 runs batted in. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout here. Let's see where Eoff goes. This could decide a lot here. A ground ball to shortstop. Shekel made it look easy. And that will end the inning. Gilbert will strand their first base runner. We're halfway home in this 4A regional final. Dutch 3, Tigers 0, live on KRLS.
The wheels on the car go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the car go round and round at Central Tire and Auto.
How are the wheels on your car holding up? Central Tire and Auto and Pella is here to help if they're not going round and round quite like they should be. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
At Knoxville Hospital and clinics, we've reimagined our emergency room with comfort and care in mind. Our upgraded ER features expanded trauma bays and private patient rooms designed for quicker, more focused care. Dedicated spaces now support mental health needs. With an improved layout, patients experience better flow, privacy, and efficiency when every second counts. Our emergency department is staffed 24/7 to handle a wide range of urgent medical needs. The redesign supports patient privacy, access, and responsiveness. Learn more at knoxvillehospital.org.
If you have a sump pump, you should strongly consider having a new smart breaker installed before the next storm hits. At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical project you have, big or small. We can install a smart breaker to monitor your sump pump's usage 24/7, detecting issues like motor overloads or electrical shorts before they become disasters. You'll get real-time alerts right on your phone, so you can act fast and keep your basement dry. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
Abby Melvin with a ground ball, the shortstop, and she beats it out.
Oh, she does. There's that speed.
One pitch, an infield single for Abby Melvin. And the Dutch looking to add to a 3-0 lead. Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons going inside the numbers, delivered by Pella Fiber. Emma Eoff, 1 for 2 with a home run. Avery Parks, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Katie Scheckel, 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 runs batted in. Lucy Carlson's 0 for 2. Ella Heemster's 0 for 2. Abby Melvin's 2 for 2. That bunt much better, but foul here for Riley Parks. And that is Inside the Numbers, delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com.
That was a much better bunt by Riley, although it did go foul. I anticipate Abby looking to not take one base if they played this out, but 2 as that third baseman is coming, and the second baseman was headed towards shortstop.
Latrell, the catcher, has thrown out 3 base runners this year.
Yeah, if you see that left fielder is not moving on that bunt attempt, the shortstop going to second, the third baseman coming up, third base will be wide open if Abby Melvin wants it.
1-1. Bunt foul again. Parks has just not been able to get that squared up this postseason.
She had a great season all of June in executing the bunt game. She'd swing away, and then all of a sudden you'd find her bunting. She found a way to get on, and I have no doubt she could do the same here.
1-2, a 3-0 Dutch lead. They've got possible insurance at first base. Riley Parks batting. The 1-2 will get away from the catcher, and Melvin will take second with ease. And now Parks at 2-2 has the power to send Melvin home. Everything in play here is the Dutch. Every run so crucial and so important. By the way, we have 3 umpires here tonight in this regional final. So a little bit of a shuffle, more coverage, so to speak, here. The 2-2 is swing and a miss. Parks went chasing ball 3, and that's out number 1. Brings in Braylon Van Zanti, who would love to be a little more productive this go-around. Hey, we have some photos that we're saying that watchful eye, Kent Kosur, is watching that. That girl stepped out again, is what he said.
Oh, heavens.
As we're going on his word, and he sent a picture. So, got to keep an eye on that. That could be huge in that 7th inning.
That a girl. Look at
and
this,
Van
Andrew
Zanti
Schneider.
with a chance. She is out at first. Melvin.
Great bunt.
On the sacrifice. That's all she can do, and hope that Elizabeth Thomas can get her home.
She needs to be really proud of that, Miss Braylon. That was a great bunt.
So PCM is down 5-1 in their regional final. On our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Norwalk has a 3-0 lead over Oskaloosa. Middle of the third, Pleasantville also a 3-0 lead. That seems to be the score for the teams in the lead here locally. Thomas fouls at 0-1. Well, if there was ever a time for Elizabeth Thomas to have one more big senior moment.
This would be it.
2
she
outs.
Just needs to get around a little bit quicker. She's just lagging on her bat speed here, and it's causing that ball to go behind the dugout.
And she adds to a 3-0 lead. And
there
she does. An RBI single for Elizabeth Thomas, and the Dutch make it 4-0.
That's exciting for senior Elizabeth Thomas with a great RBI in the 4th. Just poked right behind the third baseman. Great job.
Emma Eoff could do a lot to end some of the drama here. She is 1 for 2 with a 13th home run hit of the season. We do have a Pella Motors timeout.
They're going to walk her.
An intentional walk of Emma Eoff. And 2 outs, I have no qualms with that whatsoever. If you're going to get beat here tonight, let Avery Parks beat you.
Right. Are we going to do a courtesy runner? Yep. Coach Banowitz got caught up, and she's like, oh, yeah. So courtesy runner for Emma Eoff.
Is usually Haley DeVries.
It sure is.
State track and field qualifier in 3
Number
events.
5.
Long jumper as well. Live on 92.1 KRLS. Pella with a chance to bust this one open in the bottom of the 4th. They've scored runs in the 1st, 3rd, and now 4th innings. Runners at 1st and 2nd with their number 2 hitter, Avery Parks, struck out looking her 2nd time up. She's 1 for 2, had a double in the 1st. Takes a strike, 0-1. While Elizabeth Thomas did the job of what Pella wanted to in this inning, this would be a luxury.
It would, and Avery has great confidence. I love how she doesn't get rattled by much.
Chases the high one there, though, 0-2.
She's played a lot of softball. She and her twin sister, Riley, and older sister, a lot of softball in the family. 0-2 is not going to shake her up one bit.
Clara Newton trying to get out of danger here. High, 1-2. It's Luttrell, the catcher, out of her stance to try and did Thomas force maybe an errant throw to center field to allow a run to score. 1-2, 2 outs. Avery Parks trying to add to a 4-0 lead over Gilbert. And a ground ball through the right side.
Never know.
And that will end the inning. Good play made by Danny. Good concentration.
Yep.
But the Dutch add to it. It is a 4-1 lead. We go 4-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th on KRLS.
At Bank Iowa, we are invested in our community. Each year, we volunteer more than 10,000 service hours, giving back to the community that supports us. Because we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners. Committed to our community, committed to you. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen. BankIowa.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello from Brown Shoe Fit in Pella. If your old shoes give you the summer blues, shop Brown Shoe Fit Pella. We have shoes for the whole family. Brown Shoe Fit in Pella has sandals in Birkenstock, Clarks, Dansko, Echo, Reef, and athletics in Hoka, OnCloud, Brooks, New Balance, and more. Shop Brown Shoe Fit in Pella this summer. We can't wait to get you your perfect fit at Brown Shoe Fit in Pella.
Gilbert has their 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up against Emma Eoff, who has controlled and scattered 3 hits through 4 innings so far, striking out 2 Tigers batters. 9 outs between the Dutch on their 2nd ever trip to Fort Dodge.
Picking out for the Tigers, first baseman Lauren Sneesick.
Strike called, 0-1.
Umpire behind the plate has been incredibly consistent both directions, and I love that she is calling the entire plate tonight.
It's usually your better officials at this point in the season. That one is a strike called, 0-2. Lauren Sneesick, Cece Hart, and Rain Danny trying to get something going here for the Tigers. Still time. That's the beauty of softball. We're not based on time. We're based on outs. So they're going to foul tip 0-2. But if you're Eoff, the strategy probably is let them beat you. Go after them. Attack, attack, attack. Don't try to mess around nibbling too much here, right? Her stuff is good enough that, especially with this bottom part of the order coming up, not that there aren't capable hitters there, but Eoff's stuff is good enough when she's dialed in to get outs.
And it's been great. She has not been throwing a ton of pitches.
Yeah, very efficient here tonight. The 0-2, well placed for a 2-strike pitch, 1-2. Good crowd, as Susan mentioned earlier, on hand here at Pella Middle School. 210 to center, 185 to the corners.
A nice little breeze makes for a good night for softball. A little off speed. In the dirt. And why not? Just throw it. Because if she swings at it, it's just gonna be a dinker in the infield. Great strategy.
2-2 here from Eoff to Carlson. 3-2. On deck, it's Hart. Now you can't let her get away either. That's right. The trick is
that is tricky.
While Pella has a few bullets that they can take here, a 4-run lead is not a secure lead in the postseason. You feel better if you're Pella after 4 innings. That's high, ball 4. First walk issued by Eoff. Remind folks, this is not over. As good as things have gone for the Dutch in 4 innings, this game has a tendency to flip on its head. CeCe Hart, the designated player, has one of 3 Gilbert hits. She'll try to add to it here. Tigers down 4-0. Dutch defense on the field here, top of the 5th.
Just missed.
Ball 1. And at some point, don't be surprised if Goose gets out there maybe for a quick chat, just to give her a little breather mentally, if Emma doesn't figure it out here on this pitch.
There has been some times earlier this season where we were wondering, why haven't we taken a little bit of a timeout? But they have learned along the way.
Strike called, 1-1. Emma has probably played more softball than anybody that's still a high school athlete on this field in terms of all the travel teams she's been on. She was we talk about parallels, she was a contributor to the Eagles team that went as an 8th grader. So she has been in this scenario before.
Great
Swing
pitch.
and a miss, 1-2. In terms of varsity, nobody on this field on either side has played more than Emma Eoff, and then you add in all the travel experience, I would imagine.
And she indicated last night, she's like, I want this one pretty bad. And what a way you would want to top off your senior season.
Still work to do. A 1-2 here to the number 6 hitter, Hart. A swing and a miss, and she's got nowhere to go. There's out number 2, or out number 1, strikeout number 3 for Emma Eoff. A game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 2 runs in the first, 1 each in the 3rd and 4th for Pella offensively. So far, Goose Eggs on the top of the board, 2 base runners thrown out by the Dutch. A 4-0 Pella lead over Gilbert, Class 4A regional final. Strike right down Broadway to Rain Danny, who struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Can the Dutch capture lightning in a bottle for the 2nd time in a decade? 10 years ago this week, July 14th, 2015, the Dutch made their first ever trip to the state tournament. A ground ball, chance for 2, throw to second for 1, throw across is not in time. Good knockdown there by Heemstra, but the lead runner, 1-6, is cut down on the fielder's choice. And it's little things like that that Pella's doing here in mid-July they were not doing 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Right. That was a great execution by Emma to turn and recognize she had time. And quite honestly, for Sheck down there, taking that just a little bit underhanded to turn and try and get that out over at 1 as well was a great execution by both of them.
And not to throw it over Ella's head and cause a problem anyway.
Right.
2 outs in the inning here for Evie Christensen, 0-1. And that's been huge tonight for Emma. Very few times she's fallen behind a batter. When Emma is at her best, she is getting first pitch strikes, and then her changeup becomes so much more dangerous. 2 outs in the inning. The 0-1 offering from Eoff is low. Blocked nicely by Carlson, 1-1. Defensively, it's Elizabeth Thomas in left, Avery Parks in center, Braylon Van Zanti in right, Riley Parks at third, Katie Sheck at short, Abby Melvin at second base, Ella Heemstra at first, with Goose Carlson catching. The even count offering from Eoff is flared out to right.
Tough spot.
And a bloop single. That is Gilbert's 4th hit, and they've got their 2nd runner in scoring position here for the number 9 hitter. This is a batter that Eoff needs to get out. Let's not mess around with that top of the order with runners on.
Yeah, we certainly don't need the top of the order, and we certainly don't need momentum shifting if you are a Pella fan.
At the plate, number 15, Olivia Lateral.
Olivia Lateral. Apologies if we weren't saying it right before. hitting .224. The leadoff hitter for comparison, Zoe Jones hitting .337, and is a slap hitter. Ground ball to shortstop, play to third.
Choice.
Good job by Shekel taking the lead runner and the easiest out there. 6-5 will end the inning. Gilbert strands 2. Pella looking to add to a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Pella High Softball, powered by Bank Iowa on FM 92.1 KRLS Knoxville, Pella Newton, KRLS HD1 Knoxville, Pella Newton.
Do you need urgent health care today? Then come to Pella Regional Walk-In Clinic and be seen today. We treat ear or sinus infections, minor injuries, cuts, scrapes, sprains and strains, allergic reactions, aches and pains, rashes or burns, and more. Just walk in to Pella Regional Medical Clinic in Pella, Ottumwa, or Knoxville and be seen for your urgent care needs. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours and wait times.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
For your next concrete project, call Jeremy Dingaman at 780-7100. Jeremy is a 4th-generation concrete man with the knowledge and experience to take care of your next concrete project. Driveways, patios, and sidewalks. Call Jeremy Dingaman Concrete at 780-7100. Garages and basement floors, colored or stamped concrete. Call Jeremy Dingaman Concrete at 780-7100. New construction or concrete removal and replacement, residential, commercial, or agricultural, you need to call Jeremy Dingaman Concrete at 780-7100.
A called strike to Katie Shekel will begin our bottom of the 5th inning. Pella with a 4-0 lead. They just have 6 outs between them and a trip to Fort Dodge. But they're looking to make the road even harder for Gilbert with those outs remaining. High 1-1 here to Sheck, who's having a great night, 2 for 2. Has also played maybe her best defensive game at shortstop here. And you and I were here at that Pella Christian doubleheader where she had to be pulled because she was so overwhelmed by the issues and the mistakes, but that defense has been seemingly solved. She is 3 for 3 here tonight.
Yes, it can get overwhelming when you feel like all eyes are on you and you've made a couple mistakes and you're not used to making mistakes, but she certainly has not had any of those issues as of late. And you know, just to go to show, I mean, she took the pressure off of herself by just getting the force out at third. That's just smart.
Easiest throw you can make.
Yep.
And Parks obviously so
She's
savvy.
going.
And Sheck swipes second base with ease. 0-1 here to Carlson. Sheck with a smile as she looks back to the Dutch dugout.
Lucy reminding me that she had a most recent bunt that was just impeccable.
Well, this is the time.
Yes.
Get a runner to third with 1 out. She'll take a pitch here, 1-1.
She was very proud. Did you see my bunt? And I was like, I actually didn't. I wasn't there. But I heard about it.
Well, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's impress Susan. That's all they're worried about down there.
Well, I don't see why they wouldn't be. We should be live into the dugout.
There's a ball hit well to center, and she just cannot get away from these outfield gloves.
She
3
can't.
well struck, but all 3 to the outfield. There's out number 1. It brings in Ella Heemstra.
She's making great contact, just not quite getting the follow through with her hips that she normally does. And they're just staying in the ballpark.
This will bring in Ella Heemstra.
Ella's making contact tonight, but has popped out twice.
Ground ball to third.
Never know.
Tough hop, and the throw is through the glove.
And that will score Katie Shekel.
E5 will allow the Dutch to take a 5-0 lead.
And that's why you always run it out, kids. Always run it out because you never know what's going to happen.
Heemstra winds up at second base. Well, right now, what's always open, presented by Central Iowa Roofing. Lucy Carlson's not going to say the outfield. It's been caught 3 times, but Goose has put some good contact on the ball and obviously threw out a base runner earlier. A very productive night for Carlson. What's always open, presented by Central Iowa Roofing, serving all of Central Iowa, including you. Check them out online at centraliowaroofing.com. A 5-0 Dutch lead. They just keep adding to it. Abby Melvin is 2 for 2. Scored a run and single back in the 4th. And she will hit it well to center. But right to the center fielder for out number 2. Another F8 on the scorecard.
Yeah, she's
Jones.
getting a lot of action out there. Yeah, Jones? Zoe
Yep.
Jones, yes.
4 F8s on the scorecard in the last 2 innings here for the Dutch. This will bring in Riley Parks, who is 0 for 2. But she can add a little more insurance to it. Shows bunt, takes a strike, 0-1.
She's got grit. I really like Riley. She has made a lot of gains coming into this season. She and sister Avery both.
Newton's next offering from Gilbert. Clara Newton trying to keep this one as close as she can. Gilbert's top of the order looming in the top of the 6th. That could be their last real chance at this. And will it be 5-0 or could it be 6-0? That's popped up and bunts again, and that will end the inning. But keep tacking on, do the Dutch. Another run scored. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Pella 5, Gilbert 0. Live on KRLS.
To help you appear professional and achieve success, Pella Printing has just the right products. At Pella Printing, they combine a high level of precision with advanced technologies, many years of experience, and great passion to ensure that you leave a lasting impression. Visit PellaPrinting.com to see how they can help with your offset, digital, large print, and mailing needs. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
This July at Midtown Tire in Pella, buy 4 Bridgestone tires and get a $70 mail-in rebate or $60 on Firestone tires. Plus, receive a $20 gift card to Old Ridge Meat Market. You'll also be entered to win a Weber Grill or a $300 Pingles Home Store gift card. Visit MidtownTire.com to book your appointment 24/7. Midtown Tire, where your summer savings roll on.
Live on KRLS. Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons. Also tonight on Pella Dutch Live. 6 outs now between the Dutch and Fort Dodge. They've got 5 runs to play with. And this is probably the inning right here, right? The top of the order.
This is where Gilbert needs to capitalize if they're going to. This is where their momentum needs to start and shift.
Even if they get 1 or 2 runs in this inning. And if Pella keeps the door shut, obviously that makes things look better. And kind of similar to that Carlisle game there is it started that 7th inning and Emma bounced one in right away. And right away, Eoff looks back to Coach Banowitz in the dugout, gives him kind of the hand of like, okay, I'm fine. It was just a little hitch there. What won't happen again. 1-0 here to Zoe Jones, who's 0 for 2. 2-0. This is a Tigers team that doesn't do a lot on the bases even when they're on. 40 of 51 on stolen base tries. It's just over 1 per game. Dutch infield is playing in. Bunted, foul. Not been a great bunting night for either team here.
No, it has not. Something that they will definitely want to clean up, either team, before Fort Dodge.
And I mean, that's pressure. You have adrenaline, right?
Yes.
As weird as it sounds, you may be unwittingly stabbing at it as opposed to your typical. Yeah. So, but it's the little things, and Pella's done all the little things through 5 innings. Can they do it for 2 more?
Yep, right on the corner. Great pitch.
2-2. Jones, Johnson, Sneezek, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters for Gilbert. Tigers playing in that ultra-competitive Raccoon River Conference. There's a ball popped up, shallow left.
Plenty of time.
Thomas, out number 1. 5 outs on the checklist.
That's a big out.
Sammy Johnson's 1 for 2. She was called out of the batter box the first time, may have gotten away with it the second time. She's 1 for 2. And, of course, the box after the first inning is just about useless anyway.
Exactly.
Unless you're on a turf field.
Right. Which was fun for the girls to get to play out at, North Polk, correct? Had that turf field.
Strike called 0-1. Emma Eoff has been sensational this postseason. took a big leap of faith after her sophomore year on the Dutch softball program, and it was a big leap.
It was.
Pella Christian had had success. She went to state with them as an 8th grader. They had all this talent that we're seeing now that Mindy helped revive, and Pella was not in good shape when Emma came over here. It was a team that was on its heels, had a 2-win season a couple years before she had gotten here. But with her help and the help of many others, this program not only revitalized, but is standing on the doorstep of the Final 8 of Class 4A. The 0-2 bounces into Carlson, 1-2. I mean, the story of this team, Susan, there's some poetry in motion, right? We talked about last time Pella went to state, they beat a defending champion on their way to the tournament. That was Indianola back in 2015. They did the same here. July 14th, a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Eoff. That is her 4th. And there are 2 down in the inning. And then they did it as an underdog then. They come in unseeded, unranked in this one. They did get the home field advantage because of the head-to-head win over Gilbert. And that goes to show the regular season can matter.
It does. It sure does.
Pella doesn't win that game, a 1-0 game. It was the same formula as Carlisle. Solo home run for Emma. Hang on. And Emma did well. There's a line drive to left and a 2-out single.
Good job, Elizabeth. Keeping it in front, keeping that to a single. That kind of took a weird hop as it was headed towards the corner, but she got her body in front of it. Great job, Elizabeth Thomas.
Well, they want to get a run in front of Clara Newton, who's 0 for 2. The pitcher.
She's not having her night. Statistically.
So she's due.
Yes, statistically she is due, folks.
5-0 Dutch over Gilbert, but the Tigers with a chance to at least get some life in this one. A swing and a miss, and Newton has not seen that changeup very well.
She is wanting to hit that ball so bad.
A first pitch changeup does a lot in a batter's head.
Yep.
Like, okay, now what's coming?
Yep.
Is it another changeup? Do I have to be ready for that, or is the fastball coming in? The game of cat and mouse awaits. And another changeup. The 0-2 coming.
And it just reminds me of around 1994 in Drew Schneider, my dear friend Trisha Lindemann, who's listening tonight. Now Trisha Thomason, I threw her 9 changeups. She was a hitter. Got her 3 times. I'll never forget it. I'm sure she'd like to forget it. Emma, will she throw it again?
Everything is open here, 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, you bet.
Emma Eoff.
What an inning.
Knocks her down again. Strikeout number 5. Insurance time in the bottom of the 6th. Pella 5, Gilbert 0, live on KRLS.
Randall Roofing, where your roofing and gutter needs are our priority. Randy Jarzombic here, owner of Randall Roofing and proud sponsor of sprint car drivers Jamie Ball and Tyler Grunendijk. If you feel the need for speed, then Randall Roofing is your choice for dependable, reliable, and speedy service for your roofing and gutter needs. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit randallroofs.com. Randall Roofing, where your roofs and gutters are our priority. See you at the track.
When words aren't enough, say it with something timeless. From Gardner Collier Jewelry in Oskaloosa. Whether you're popping the question, celebrating an anniversary, or just showing how much you care, we have the perfect piece to make every moment sparkle. From stunning engagement rings to custom designs and expert repairs, Gardner Collier Jewelry has been your trusted hometown jeweler for over 100 years. Visit us in Oskaloosa or Ottumwa today, because every love story deserves something beautiful.
These are the fun moments, Susan Lyons. Pella 5, Gilbert 0.
Yes.
Insurance looking forward here in the bottom of the 6th.
You never want to jinx it by talking ahead. However, Pella has definitely dominated and had the momentum from the entire start of the game.
And they have, as they'll have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Van Zanti, Thomas, and we'll see Emma Eoff one more time, although I would be absolutely shocked unless both Van Zanti and Thomas are on that Eoff gets anything to hit here. Braylon Van Zanti had a sacrifice bunter last time up. She's 0 for 1, swings and misses, 0 and 1. And there's still pressure on Gilbert here, right, Susan? 5-0 is, I mean, that's hard enough. 6, 7-0, it may be over. And then 8-0, it is over.
It is over, correct.
Swing and a miss, 0 and 2. And you could just see the frustration on Newton's face. You can just see her in between pitches, kind of walking around. Just hasn't been her night. She's
It
had a
has
terrific
not.
season.
Offensively, it has also not been her night.
And that carries over as a pitcher. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Van Zanti down on 3 pitches. There's 1 away. And it brings in Elizabeth Thomas. So the Dutch are 3 runs or 3 outs away here from ending this. Defensively, they just need 3 outs on the top of the 7th. The mercy rule is 8 runs after 5. So if we get to 8, we're going to Fort Dodge. On our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, a good one over in Monroe, Missouri Valley 5, PCM 4. So the Mustangs are back in that one as this one flared on the infield, is caught at second base by Danny for out number 2. Norwalk up 12-0 after 3. That one is in the books, Susan. I think Norwalk's at state. I think we can say
And good
that.
for them. And earned. What a great season.
We may see
the
them
Warriors
again
have,
before
yes,
too long.
Unfortunately.
Pleasantville 3, Anamosa 0.
It's nice to not have to play them to get there.
Well, see what Gilbert does here with Emma Eoff on, nobody on, and 2 outs in the inning. Eoff grounds it to shortstop. And that goes over the head of the first baseman. Eoff safe at first, E6. It brings in Avery Parks. Second fielding error for Gilbert in as many innings. Haley DeVries back in to check in.
Courtesy runner number 5, Haley DeVries. At the plate, number 7, Avery Parks.
5-0 Dutch. Insurance is 3 bases away. Avery Parks is 1 for 3. She had a double and scored a run in the first. Struck out and is 4-3 ground ball last time up in the 4th. Showing bunt, pulling back. DeVries into second, doesn't slide. Ooh. And she's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just kind of enjoyed getting dirty.
I'll say Haley
Always
looks
make it
awfully
close.
clean for being in there
Yeah.
for 30 seconds. You might as well make it a nightmare for
Yes.
Mom. That's the whole point. Pella won't be wearing their home uniforms that much next week based on the seeding. They would be the road team in most instances. When they seed it at state, it's the ranked teams get priority first. Now, I believe there will only be 6 ranked teams there. There were 2 games, Susan, where there was upsets that knocked out both ranked teams. Don't quote me on that. And then it would go to the bound rankings on their power rankings or any head-to-head that would be out there as to who the 7 or the 8 would be, which matters a lot to Pella, although, honestly, they might rather be the 8 to see it's a different team, Xavier, as opposed to seeing DCG or Norwalk again, which I believe would be the other options. Another offered at bunt here by Parks, 2-2, 2 outs. Two and two, 2 outs, a 5-0 Dutch lead. Runner at second base is potential insurance here for the green and white. Ooh.
Not
Tough
sure where
take.
we missed there.
3-2 on deck. It's Katie Shekel. Ground ball, weakly hits a shortstop. Parks with good speed up the line, and she is
Ooh.
out. Bang, bang play, 6-3 will end it. 3 outs between the Dutch and Fort Dodge, live on KRLS, a 5-0 lead.
Come in all shapes and sizes, like those little door dings from that person who wedges their vehicle into a tight parking space, the stray foul ball that happens to find your vehicle, the road rash your bumper gets from a high curb, or an unexpected encounter with a deer out on his evening stroll. No matter how big or small those scratches or dents are, trust Langstrad Auto Body to get it fixed. They put their experience and state-of-the-art technology to work for you to fix it right the first time. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
This summer, take the challenge. Shop local. Every dollar spent at a local business helps build the communities we all love. Together, we can make a difference.
Hey, I'm Amber Ango from Marion County Bank. I shop local because the conversations with my barista friends are as good as the coffee they brew.
Marion County Bank encourages you to shop local all year long. Learn more at marioncountybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
3 outs stand between the Dutch and their second ever trip to Fort Dodge. Andrew Schneider and Susan Lyons live on 92.1 KRLS. Pella will have to contend with Gilbert's 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Lauren Sneezek Cece Hart, Rain Danny. So a little bit of cushion, Susan, before we see that top of the order, but you don't want to play with that cushion.
You certainly don't. And Pella having a little bit of a lengthier huddle at the center. They're coming into this inning with feeling great, but they know it's not over. And love to see that leadership by those infielders to bring it in and say, let's finish this.
One and 0. What a summer it's been here at Pella High School. It's not over tonight regardless. The baseball team against Clear Creek Amana looking to make history there too. Strike called, 1-1. Emma Eoff, again as an 8th grader, had this moment when she was a designated hitter for the Eagles back in 2021. It has been an arduous journey to get to this point right here. Last year, the Dutch were on this doorstep, had the bases loaded, Susan, in case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veteran Clinic. Nobody out, couldn't score, down 4-0 against Norwalk with some of their big boppers up. A lot of that sting still here. Tonight, the Dutch, the favorites, they're playing like it. They've got 3 outs. 1 and 2 here from Emma Eoff. Sneezik, the number 5 hitter. Outside, 2 and 2. Here are a lot of good pitches, but that was set up outside, Susan. Good 2-strike pitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing he's meaning down there with a nice off-speed outside, and it just tanked in there, but it was outside.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 for Emma Eoff.
Another great off-speed pitch by Eoff.
1 out here in the 7th. 5-0 Dutch. It has been an academic year, Susan, defined by some maybe unexpected runs for the football team. Coach McKinstry this past fall ending his famed career with a chance at the state championship game. The volleyball team that same fall doing the same. Next offering, a swing and a miss here, 0-1. Cece Hart batting, she's 1 for 2. That just got the drink stirred, so to speak, Susan. Cross country, of course, the most dominant state championship in history. The state qualifiers this winter in wrestling gave way to an underdog run for the girls tennis team that finished runner-up. Track and field once again dominant. Good showings there. The girls soccer team made an underdog run to the state tournament this year. Can the Dutch softball program join them? 0-2 here to the number 6 hitter, Hart. Ground ball foul. Gilbert came into this game knocking off Grinnell in dominating fashion. The Tigers were ranked, or those Tigers up there were ranked. These were not. Gilbert plays in the incredibly difficult Raccoon River Conference.
Yeah, that's a good win for them over Grinnell.
And a ground ball chopper to third. Parks up with it, throw across. Is in time for out number 2. And now you can sense the energy here at the ballpark. 1 out to go.
Coach Banowitz.
A Pella Motors timeout, our only one of the night where you'll drive away happy. It's a Pella Motors guarantee. She wants no stone left unturned here, Susan. She wants to make sure her girls are ready for this moment. A lot of smiles there in that center circle.
Mm-hmm.
Game reset, wired by Center Point Electric. 2 runs in the first. A run in the third, a run in the fourth, and a run in the 5th for Pella. Emma Eoff has been brilliant, scattering 4 hits in this one. 6 strikeouts for the senior. Katie Shekel opened this game with a 2-run home run. And a game reset, wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence. One and 0 here to the number 7 hitter, Rain Danny. The next offering, ground ball to Eoff. Off her glove, play is made at first. And 1 decade later, the Dutch softball dream is alive. Pella's heading to Fort Dodge following a 5-0 win over Gilbert. They will meet in the middle, Susan. Wow, what a fun season. If you would have asked me in mid-May, this was the end goal and the destination. It's not over yet, but man, oh man, this team has improved a lot to get to this moment and to this place right here.
Absolutely. It's been a fun summer of which the Dutch have done exactly what you want any team to do, and that is to continuously get better as the season goes on.
We will step aside. We got a lot to get to here in our post-game celebration. Pella's heading to the state tournament, 5-0 over Gilbert.
During home renovations, it's the perfect time to finish that basement, remodel your kitchen or bathroom, build that new addition you've been dreaming about, even new construction. Kent and DeHuysen Carpentry can turn your dreams into a reality. Kent is licensed and insured. DeHuysen Carpentry will work with you from start to finish, ensuring the job is done right and to your satisfaction. For your next home renovation project, call the professionals at DeHuysen Carpentry in Pella, 780-1858.
If you're hardworking, dependable, and have construction or electrical experience, DeYoung Door Service in Pella is looking for you. But they know that you're hard to find, and your skills are desirable and valuable. That's why for the right person with the right skills, they'll start you off at $25 an hour, plus a weekly stipend for health insurance. If we're talking to you, and you'd like to be trained by the best to become one of the gurus, call DeYoung Door Service at 628-8736.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
As summer sports season shifts to high gear, have Raceway Tire and Exhaust team you up with a set of Firestone tires. Check out the Firestone Destination line of tires. Whether you drive a truck or SUV, there's a Firestone Destination tire just right for you. And Raceway Tire and Exhaust is your complete auto care center from bumper to bumper. No matter what your vehicle needs, take it to Raceway Tire and Exhaust in Knoxville.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Why choose Pella Community Schools? Lincoln Elementary teacher Shelby Lucas has taught in 4 other districts and says that there are many things that set Pella apart.
We're very fortunate to have small classroom sizes, which is really important to be able to focus on the whole child here at Pella. And we have many resources for technology and other things that we can enhance student learning.
Preparing everyone to learn, lead, and achieve. Pella Community Schools. Pella!
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if auto owners make sense for you.
Join Pella Corporation and do the work you're most proud of. Apply for one of our many openings and become a valued team member as we shape the future together. Recognized by Fast Company as a best place to work for innovators, we're dedicated to fostering a culture of creativity and forward thinking. Visit Pella.com/careers today and be part of a team committed to excellence and innovation. Because at Pella Corporation, we're building more than just windows and doors.
With summer here, the nutrition needs of your beef herd change. Let the Two Rivers Cooperative Feed Team partner with your beef operation. Hi, I'm John Kreitner, and we look forward to bringing area producers the latest nutrition and management solutions available. Give us a call and discover how a little time invested now can help increase your cattle's rate of gain, help control your feed costs, and increase the profitability of your livestock operation. Partner today with Two Rivers Cooperative.
Gordon & Associates Ltd. has offices in Oskaloosa and Creston, and they serve clients throughout most of Iowa. With more than 70 years of service and a growing staff of highly qualified employees, they provide clients with assistance in water treatment and distribution, wastewater collection and treatment, street construction and renovation, stormwater management, and residential, commercial, and industrial developments, in addition to a variety of specialty projects. Today, Gordon & Associates Ltd. continues to grow and prosper, building upon the solid foundation of its predecessors. Give Gordon & Associates a call today at 641-672-2526.
If you haven't been to Hy-Vee lately, you might be missing out. We've rolled out everyday low prices on thousands of items across the store. No coupons, no gimmicks, just real savings every single day. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now a lot more savings in every aisle.
Nearly 3,000 homes in Pella are enjoying 1 gig of fast, reliable fiber internet from Pella Fiber. Why not you? It's only $75 a month with no contract, no installation fees, no data caps, and no throttling. And if there's ever an issue with your service, Pella Fiber is a local utility with local employees to get it fixed quickly. Make the switch today and join the nearly 3,000 homes in Pella getting a gig for just $75 a month by going to PellaFiber.com.
Warm weather's here, great for hikes, but not so great for our pets. Fleas, ticks, and even snakes are more active now.
Now's the time to take safety measures, including using flea and tick preventatives, regularly grooming your pet after being outdoors, and reducing tick habitats in your yard.
And remember, even bites from non-venomous snakes can cause infection and swelling.
Protect your pets from summer's dangers and schedule a checkup today.
Van Wyck Veterinary Clinic. Quality, compassion, family.
It's time to upgrade your home with CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply. Enjoy unbeatable durability and stunning styles that make your roof the envy of the neighborhood. Visit Dutch Mill Supply today for top quality CertainTeed shingles at incredible prices. Protect and beautify your home with Dutch Mill Supply.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier.
The celebration continues on the infield here at the home of the Dutch, where the Pella softball team has punched their ticket to the state tournament for the first time in a decade. Your final score, Pella 5, Gilbert 0. Let our folks know here on our scoreboard here, our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Let's tell you about that. Norwalk advances to the state tournament for the 3rd consecutive season with Bo Livingston, a 12-0 dominating showing over Oskaloosa. PCM up 8-5 over Missouri Valley after 4. Pleasantville 7, Anamosa 0 after 4 innings there as well. Got a lot to get to here in our post-game coverage. Let's take a look first at your final stats presented by the Verduff Agency. For Gilbert, Zoe Jones was 0 for 3. Sammy Johnson was 1 for 3. Katie Sneezik was 1 for 3. Clara Newton was 0 for 3. Lauren Sneezik was 0 for 2 with a walk. Cece Hart was 1 for 3. Rain Danny was 0 for 3. Evie Christensen, 2 for 2. And Olivia Lateral was 0 for 2. The Pella softball girls, Emma Eoff finishes tonight 1 for 3 with a home run and an intentional walk. Avery Parks was 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Katie Shekel was 3 for 3. Lucy Carlson 0 for 3. Ella Heemstra 0 for 3. Abby Melvin 2 for 3 with a run scored. Riley Parks 0 for 3. Braylon Van Zanti 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. And Elizabeth Thomas was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Your winning pitcher was Emma Eoff. She goes 7 innings in the distance, striking out 6 batters, scattering 4 hits, 5 base runners allowed total in this one. Those are your final stats presented by the Verduff Agency. Let Chad, Lance, or Larry examine your stats or customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduff Agency, providing complete courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. Your McCall Monumental play of the game, the 2-run home run by Katie Shekel. She was also our McCall Monumental player of the game. 3 for 3 on the night for Sheck. Impeccable defense at shortstop, no defensive errors for the junior volleyball player of the year. Your McCall Monumental play and player of the game. When it's time to memorialize your loved one or pre-plan your own, trust the area's leading monument designer and installer, McCall Monument, on Old Highway 163 West in Pella. We'll hope to have some players coming up here shortly to celebrate the Dutch advancing to the state tournament. Live on 92.1 KRLS, a 5-0 win over Gilbert.
McCall Monument is the most trusted monument company in Iowa. This is Reed. We have been here helping families get their perfect memorial for over 150 years.
This is Wyatt. We are the monument experts. We don't plan funerals and we don't sell caskets. We are craftsmen with a full-service shop and artists on staff.
I'm Lee. We have a standard here at McCall Monument. In all our years in business, we have never called on a grieving family, and we never will. In your family's time of need, our family is here for you.
Memories become treasure. McCall Monument.
In today's age, customers are searching online for the services they need. Is your business being found? Having a mobile-friendly, responsive website increases the chances of you winning a new customer when they're searching online. At KNIA KRLS, we can help you develop an engaging, mobile-first, responsive website through our Iowa Digital Connect division. If you have a sales representative that you already work with, just ask them about developing your new website or reach out to us online by going to iowadigitalconnect.com.
Lighton State Bank's club accounts make saving fun and easy for kids of all ages. Our kids, teen, and grad accounts grow with your young saver, teaching them the basics of banking and how to build a savings habit. Older kids have the option of learning to responsibly use a debit card and use digital banking. Whether it's depositing birthday money or saving up for that first car, Lighton State Bank is here to help them grow financially strong. Member FDIC.
McCall Monument is the most trusted monument company in Iowa. This is Reed. We have been here helping families get their perfect memorial for over 150 years.
This is Wyatt. We are the monument experts. We don't plan funerals and we don't sell caskets. We are craftsmen with a full-service shop and artists on staff.
I'm Lee. We have a standard here at McCall Monument. In all our years in business, we have never called on a grieving family, and we never will. In your family's time of need, our family is here for you.
Memories become treasure. McCall Monument.
Vermeer is a leading manufacturer of industrial and agricultural equipment that makes a real impact. Proud to be a family-owned and operated company, Vermeer serves as a leading example of a successful family business. Around the world, Vermeer team members are rolling up their sleeves to design, build, and support tough yellow iron built for customers, doing the important work of connecting people to the necessities of life, managing natural resources, and feeding and fueling their communities. Together, we're equipped to do more.
If you haven't been to Hy-Vee lately, you might be missing out. We've rolled out everyday low prices on thousands of items across the store. No coupons, no gimmicks, just real savings every single day. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now a lot more savings in every aisle.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Dr. Hoyer, what are your memories of the Marion County Fair?
My favorite memory was the demolition derby that they used to have during the fair. And starting when I was a young kid, I always loved going to the livestock shows to see the cows and pigs and different farm animals.
Whether you like animals or the races or the concerts, we encourage all of you to make some memories July 11th through the 17th.
And from all of us at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, good luck to the 4-Hers participating at this year's Marion County Fair.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Brennan Fowdy, and if you're looking to buy a new house, talk to us about scheduling a buyer consultation. We'll get to know your needs, priorities, and timeline, and we'll walk you through the buyer-realtor agreement required before you view homes. We'll also connect you with local inspectors, lenders, and contractors, and you'll have transparency along the way with no hidden buyer fees. Start your journey today by visiting PellaRealEstateServices.com.
Hi, this is Steve Akers, sales manager with Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, Iowa. It's hard to believe that it's been 25 years since I started working here. So much has changed over the years. We've moved our dealership, tons of changes in vehicle technology, and we've even had a third generation of ownership join our team. But one thing that hasn't changed in all these years is our commitment to our customers and to the Pella community. From sales to service to the body shop, I'm proud to be able to say that at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, we're taking care of you.
Where is everybody? Hello? Is anybody here?
You survived another tax season, and those fly-by-night tax preparers all seem to have disappeared. Your friends at Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel are here for you all year long. Your life is chaotic, crazy, super busy, and you don't just need help during tax season. Let Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel help you every day, all year long. Save time, gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Sierra Ward, and if you're looking to buy a new house, talk to us about scheduling a buyer consultation. We'll get to know your needs, priorities, and timeline, and we'll walk you through the buyer-realtor agreement required before you view homes. We'll also connect you with local inspectors, lenders, and contractors, and you'll have transparency along the way with no hidden buyer fees. Start your journey today by visiting PellaRealEstateServices.com.
Two Rivers Cooperative extends best wishes to all the 4-H'ers competing over the next several days in the Marion County Fair, the Southern Iowa Fair, and the Jasper County Fair. We know that you've put in a lot of hard work over the past year to get ready for the fair, and now that work is finally on display. We'd also like to encourage local residents to take in the festivities at the county fairgrounds in Knoxville, Oskaloosa, and Colfax. Good luck to everyone involved from Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, Otley, Monroe, and Tracy.
If you haven't been to Hy-Vee lately, you might be missing out. We've rolled out everyday low prices on thousands of items across the store. No coupons, no gimmicks, just real savings every single day. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now a lot more savings in every aisle.
Randall Roofing, where your roofing and gutter needs are our priority. Randy Jarzombic here, owner of Randall Roofing and proud sponsor of sprint car drivers Jamie Ball and Tyler Grunendijk. If you feel the need for speed, then Randall Roofing is your choice for dependable, reliable, and speedy service for your roofing and gutter needs. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or visit randallroofs.com. Randall Roofing, where your roofs and gutters are our priority. See you at the track.
Hey members of Pella Cooperative Electric, it's officially summer, which means hot, humid weather here in Iowa. Save money on your energy bills by following these energy-saving tips. Keep curtains and blinds cold to keep the hot summer from heating up your house. Set your thermostat a few degrees higher and run fans. Use your dryer and oven during the cooler parts of the day to avoid warming up the house. Opt for energy-efficient LED light bulbs, and don't forget to replace your air filter for your AC to run efficiently. Stay safe and enjoy the summer. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric.
The wheels on the car go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the car go round and round at Central Tire and Auto.
How are the wheels on your car holding up? Central Tire and Auto and Pella is here to help if they're not going round and round quite like they should be. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
When you need help fast, call Lamberth Towing. Whether you're stuck in a ditch, snow, or even deep mud, they're local, fast, and available 24/7. And the best part? No extra fees, not on nights, weekends, or even holidays. That's right, they're affordable, reliable, and ready when you need them. Save this number now, 641-943-2551. That's 641-943-2551. Lamberth Towing. When you're stuck, we show up.
Scooter's Coffee and Pella is your summer flavor destination. Cool down with the Nutter Butter Blender or Chips Ahoy Caramel Blender. Need a boost? Try the Peach Pie Red Bull Infusion. Hungry? Grab the new Bacon Cheddar Sliders or indulge your sweet tooth with Nutter Butter Cake Bites. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast. Only at Scooter's Coffee in Pella.
And we're back here on Pella Dutch Live. Our post-game coverage rolls on. The Pella softball team is headed to the Class 4A state tournament following a 5-0 win over Gilbert. We have two of those members joining us right now. They're from the outfield. A couple of big plays in this one. Avery Parks and Elizabeth Thomas joining us here. I'll start with the senior, Elizabeth. First of all, a huge congratulations. This team, obviously, from where you were in May, had to be this good and have this opportunity. How exciting is it to have this moment with this group of girls?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. It's just really cool to see how the program's grown over these past 4 years and how everybody's just gotten along so well and just grown such good friendships. And I think it's really a good group of people that we all get to celebrate this together.
And Avery, you grew up in this program, watched your older sister play for years. Obviously, in between, the program had a little bit of a downtime. It's back at state. How cool is this moment for you, knowing that Pella softball has been such a huge part of your life?
It's been super exciting to see the improvement over the years and just getting to do exactly what my older sister did. It was very fun.
Well, and Elizabeth, this game was all about little things here tonight. It was getting the extra hit. It was taking the extra base. It was doing the right things on defense. How fun was it seeing this team after Saturday be able to wash that away and put together such a solid game all the way across the board?
Yeah, I think we were all really hyped about Saturday. That was a really big win for us. And then I think it was great that we came out and we kept putting everything together today. We were able to string together some hits, score some runs, but also really good on defense by holding them back and making some really good plays. And, yeah.
And Avery, error-free ball defensively. And this team, again, the ability to maximize outs, to be able to take care of pressure, to be able to not let this game get ahead of you. How critical was that, knowing that error-free softball 2 months ago didn't seem like it was a possibility?
It's just like, wait, can you repeat the question?
So basically, what's it like to see this team basically play error-free after all the struggles you had early in the season?
It's amazing because, like, at the beginning of the season, we had our rough moments, but today we really pulled through and kept it all together and played as a team, and we pulled out the win.
I know, Elizabeth, it's been a journey for you at the plate, right? You've had your ups, you've had your downs, a huge hit that tacked things on here. How much relief did you almost feel, and how much excitement did you feel to really contribute offensively, knowing that you've been fighting for that all year?
Yeah, that definitely felt really good. I know there's just a couple little things that I've struggled with that have not put me in the great direction, but having a nice solid hit, bringing in a run, it was great.
And Avery, how critical was a fast start? Yeah, this team all season long, when you've had your success, it's been a fast start, whether it's Oma with her big home runs, but here tonight, you getting the double, and then Sheck being able to follow it up. How critical was it to get the early jump?
Oh, it was great. Last time we played them, I did not do my best. I did not play very well, but it was really nice to come back and finally get a good hit off this team and put it in play the rest of my at-bats as well.
Well, and Elizabeth, you have qualified for state in wrestling, and much more of an individual sport. Here tonight, it takes a whole team. How special is it to be able to celebrate with 9 other girls in the whole dugout, to have this moment for this school and have an opportunity to finish your career at Fort Dodge?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. 2 state trips in my senior season, and yeah, wrestling, there was a lot of people there cheering me on, but now I have a lot of people cheering with me and working with me towards our goals, and I just think it's so much fun, and I'm really excited.
Well, and Avery, not that long ago at the Blue Oval, but here a very different experience, right, with this team game. I know a game that you grew up loving and wanting to be a part of. How exciting is it to have an opportunity to go to Fort Dodge next week and not just be there, but have a chance to compete and do your best to be an underdog and try and pull off a really special week next week?
I'm super excited. I didn't always feel like we were going to make it, but I always knew there was a chance, and we finally pulled through, and we were able to do it, and I'm extremely excited to play with this team at Fort Dodge.
Elizabeth Thomas, Avery Parks, 2 members of the Dutch outfield following a 5-0 win over Gilbert ladies. Thank you for the time. Enjoy the medals around your neck, and we'll see you in Fort Dodge next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll step aside for a commercial timeout. When we come back, Katie Shekel joins us. The postseason celebration continues. Pella softball team heading to state.
Laley provides leading dairy farm automation solutions around the world with our North American headquarters located in Pella. Science, technology, engineering, and math help us achieve our vision of creating a sustainable, profitable, and enjoyable future in farming. Many of our area youth are interested in those same STEM principles as well, and they're putting their talents on display at this year's Marion County Fair. Be sure to check out the fair to see what they've been working on. Laley congratulates all Marion County Fair participants for their hard work and dedication.
This is Austin from Pella Car Care, your local home of quality automotive service. We are proud to support the coverage of the Pella Dutch. Much like the excellent athletic programs at Pella High School, we at Pella Car Care strive to consistently exceed expectations. We are proud to continue caring for our community by providing exceptional, convenient automotive service.
Check out my dad's team at PellaCarCare.com. Go Dutch, go Dutch.
We're back here on KRLS. Our postgame coverage rolls on. The Pella softball team heading to the Class 4A state tournament as they knock off Gilbert 5-0 after defeating the defending state champions last week. Here with Katie Shekel, a chance, Sheck, to go next week and have an opportunity to play for a Class 4A state title. This academic year has been so much fun for you with the Blue Oval, the volleyball run. This obviously has to mean a lot, too, to be able to cap it off with this softball experience.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm so excited. I mean, state volleyball was so much fun. State track was a blast, and now we get to go for softball. I think that's just pretty cool, and it's fun to go with this team. I love all these girls, and we've just had a really fun season. So,
Sheck bomb. Boy, what a home run you hit to start things off. Obviously, that's been the MO of this team in the postseason, whether it was with Newton, when we got to talk last week after the long delay, whether it was obviously Carlisle. How critical is a fast start to the confidence of this team, and how did it feel to let that one rip?
Yeah, well, it felt really good. It was really fun. It was good to have all my teammates behind me all the time. I can hear them cheering in the dugout. It gets me really hyped up. I just think the fast start is really what gets us going. If we can get a fast start the first inning, have clean defense, and then get in and hit, we just really take off from there. And I think it just makes the game so much fun, and we just get up a lot of energy.
You're one of Emma Eoff's best friends, and I see you guys hang out year-round, and she's a girl that loves this moment. And coming into this season, I'm sure had all the weight of the world on her shoulders, right? She's the starting pitcher. She's a hitter, all the above. And she pitches 3 brilliant games, does not give up a single run on the road to state, and that part of it was the defense behind her. How cool is it to watch Emma perform in particular and to see the postseason she had, knowing all she's been through to get to this point?
I'm just so proud of Emma. She's, like you said, one of my best friends. We're together all the time, and it's just so fun to see her succeed. And she really just takes control in the circle and at the plate. And she's such a solid player, but she's also such a great person. And, she's always there for us. She's always cheering us on. And I really look up to her. And, yeah, it's going to make me cry. But I don't want to cry. Okay.
You can cry. You're
Next
allowed.
Question, no.
Oh, okay. I got a next question here from Katie Shekel as we talk about a successful run to the state tournament here for the Dutch. The other key defensively, error-free softball here tonight. And again, we even talked about this after the Sadell game, where you were after that Pella Christian game mentally, and where this team was 5-6 errors a game sometimes. Tonight, error-free. The other day, just 1 or 2 maybe small errors as opposed to letting them compound. How fun has it been to watch this defense grow into these roles and become not just a solid defensive team, but at times a pretty good defensive team that are making the extra plays?
Having clean defense is so important. It helps to slow down any runs that the other team could possibly have. And, having clean defense these past couple of games has been really critical. I think that's just what's really gotten us going. And especially since we did have a rough patch in the middle of the season, it's just really good to see the team turn around like we have been.
And then from there, the other thing I thought tonight, and Carlisle's obviously a different beast with their pitching, was keeping the pressure on, scoring in multiple innings. Well, it didn't need a 5 or 6 run inning here tonight. How could you tell Gilbert? It felt like mentally you guys were winning the game just because you kept on piling on those runs.
Yeah, well, really, our dugout is just always loud. We're always cheering. We're trying to keep cheers going. I mean, I love to start all the cheers. I like to scream my heart out and just cheer for all of our teammates, because really when you can hear people cheering, it just means so much. And I can hear them when I'm at the plate. I hope they can hear us when they're at the plate, and it just really gets a lot of energy up, and it makes you excited to be hitting.
This has been a year for you, Katie. Like you said, we made it all the way to the finals in volleyball. You were a place winner over at the state track and field meet and the shot put, and obviously had a really good basketball season in between there as well. Boy, oh boy, here we go, softball. and you have a chance to finish your summer strong. You get to play in Fort Dodge. How excited are you for this moment, and how excited are you for this group of girls just to have the chance to play, let alone maybe have a Cinderella story next week?
Yeah, well, I'm so excited. I mean, to get here is just – it's so much fun because we did it in volleyball, did it in track, and now we get to do it again in another season, like I said earlier. And I don't know, it's just a really fun feeling, and I think it's going to be so cool. I've never gone to watch state softball because we're always on vacation that week, and so I don't know what it's like. Emma talks it up all the time. She loves it, and so I'm just so happy that we get to bring her there again, and she really helped us out a lot, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait.
And real cool parallels, it was 10 years ago. I was but a rookie reporter back here at the station last time I got to go to Fort Dodge. How neat is that to bring this program back to this point, knowing it's had a lot of ups and downs in between?
Yeah, well, I think it's so much fun. I think it's really important for our program because we definitely have had some ups and downs as the years have gone by. And so I think it's just cool that we can start a new – I don't know what the word is. Just
tradition?
Yes, yeah. Tradition. Tradition's a good word. Yes, but it's just good that we can start a new tradition, really help turn this program around, and I think it's really fun.
We got to get you down to celebrate more. Katie Shekel, 3 for 3 with a home run in this one. Sheck, we'll see you in Fort Dodge.
Thank you. See you later.
We'll wrap up our coverage after this.
Say it takes 10,000 hours of focused practice to become an expert. That's about 5 years, give or take. This is Michelle Gritters with Lux Photography, and I've been helping people tell their story for nearly 30 years. I know all the best spots, the best lighting, and the best times of day and year. And my experience has helped me learn how to get to know you so I can truly tell your story. Schedule an appointment for your family or senior photo session by going to michellegritters.com, where your story becomes a masterpiece.
In today's age, customers are searching online for the services they need. Is your business being found? Having a mobile-friendly, responsive website increases the chances of you winning a new customer when they're searching online. At KNIA KRLS, we can help you develop an engaging, mobile-first, responsive website through our Iowa Digital Connect division. If you have a sales representative that you already work with, just ask them about developing your new website or reach out to us online by going to iowadigitalconnect.com.
When storms strike or shingles fail, trust Central Iowa Roofing, a certified Owens Corning preferred contractor, to protect what matters most to deliver quality craftsmanship, reliable service, and durable results. Every time. Whether it's repairs, replacements, or new construction, Central Iowa Roofing is your local roofing expert. Call Central Iowa Roofing today or visit centraliowaroofinginc.com. Central Iowa Roofing, specializing in happy customers.
The savings of the summer are happening now at PellaMotors.com. Take up to $18,000 off the Ram 1500 or up to $13,000 off the Silverado 1500. Need room and style? Drive off in a Chrysler Pacifica with up to $17,000 off. Adventure more with up to $14,000 off the legendary Wrangler, or power through with up to $12,000 off GMC Sierra 2500. PellaMotors.com. The road to savings starts here.
Lighton State Bank's club accounts make saving fun and easy for kids of all ages. Our kids, teen, and grad accounts grow with your young saver, teaching them the basics of banking and how to build a savings habit. Older kids have the option of learning to responsibly use a debit card and use digital banking. Whether it's depositing birthday money or saving up for that first car, Lighton State Bank is here to help them grow financially strong. Member FDIC.
It's time to go in closing, presented by Lighton State Bank. Grow strong with us. Let's check in on our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Several games remaining in action with chances to go to state. Pleasantville just doing so. The Trojans in Class 2A are making back-to-back trips to the Class 2A state tournament. PCM, after 5 innings, leads 8-5. Earlier tonight, it was all Norwalk, 12-0 over Oskaloosa as they head to the 2025 state tournament. Your final score here, Pella 5, Gilbert 0, and the best part about this is we are not done yet. Less than 24 hours, in fact, about 22 hours from now, make sure you put your radio back on here or your video stream on Pella Dutch Live. The Pella baseball team, ranked second in Class 3A, has the Clear Creek Amana Clippers coming to town. Myself and Ryan DeShatis will have the call for you live on 92.1 KRLS and on Pella Dutch Live. The Dutch looking for their third state tournament appearance in 4 seasons under head coach Jesse Jablonski. So, we'll tell you all about the coverage details. Stay tuned later tonight. We'll have the brackets out for Class 4A. We don't know our station stuff yet because we are dependent on baseball. So we will figure everything out once the Pella baseball team has their opportunity if they qualify. There could be some overlap. We have broadcast teams going over Timbuktu. We will figure it all out. But in the meantime, you've been listening to Pella High Softball, the one to count on for today's local sports and the home of the Dutch, 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live. The softball team is headed to state, and we'll see you tomorrow night. See if the baseball team can follow suit and do the same.
Thanks for tuning in to this exclusive presentation of live South Central Iowa High School summer sports coverage on KNIA and KRLS. Streaming live at KNIAKRLS.com and on the free KNIA KRLS app. Check out the full broadcast and stream schedule for our area high school baseball and softball teams at KNIAKRLS.com by clicking on the live radio sports guide under sports. Thanks again for tuning in. The one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
Lately, I've been losing.